Hey guys, I wanted to do a follow-up with the van, the Montana. This is the one that had the lean issues before, and the customer brought it back. The check engine light was on yesterday for a lean condition, and when I looked at the freeze frame, I think it said it was adding 20%, which I thought was kind of odd that it set the lean code. But I didn't look to see what GM's code setting criteria was for this year. But took it out for a test drive. I used the ESCAN. We graphed the fuel trims, and look at that, they're like pretty much dead on. They don't get much perfect than that. And then I did a volumetric efficiency test, and it doesn't quite make the peak right here, but it seemed pretty good. Like you can see right here, these happened I think when I let off the gas. I'm not 100% sure. That's what it looked like when that came up. But when I did the V versus the fuel trims, that's what we got. It looked pretty good. There's two 10s in there. So I'm not seeing any issues that would cause this. I tried going into mode 6 and seeing if there was a misfire counter on here, but I didn't see one. So I might have to get another scan tool, or maybe I'll pull it inside and look at the secondary, because I don't feel a misfire, but I wonder if he has like a misfire from it not running right before. Maybe spark plugs are messed up or something, or they're worn down. It has 131,000 miles on it. But so far, the fuel trims look dead on. I don't know why it set that code before. Let's see. What are our fuel trims right now? Sit on here. Let's do graph. Let's see. Do we have? I don't think I have total fuel trims. Let's see. Let's make sure none of. Okay, we don't want that running. Let's bring up our fuel trims. See, total trim right now is going between what? Oh, is it 0 and 3%? So there isn't a bank too. So our issue is fixed, because that's from before. So I don't know what's causing this other issue. Unless, like I said, maybe he has a misfire, because a misfire, pretty much all misfires are a lean condition. So, and it wasn't present when he brought it. I'm going to take this inside. We'll look at some secondary, and we'll pull a spark plug or two out of the front, and we'll see what they look like. So guys, I did a secondary ignition test. This is on cylinder 3, I think it was. It was the front middle one. And when we started, the waveform looked really good. This is at idle. And then we keep going. I did some snap throttles in here. So let's move this over to where I did a snap. I didn't like some of these. Like this one you can see went really lean, but inside here we got like this hash. And let's see, there were some that, there's quite a few that didn't look right. I'm not a secondary expert. Let's see, like this one right here. Like where it has this, where it curves up and then has that again. I don't know if it's like firing again. But usually when I see that, and like this one has all this hash that looks like turbulence, usually when I see stuff like this, it ends up being like a bad plug, like an old one. So I'm going to pull them out and inspect them. And also like the burn time seemed kind of short on some of these. Like let's see what our burn time is here. I think it was like 1.3 milliseconds. Yeah, we're less than a millisecond, so we're at 0.8. I think idle was 0.3. So here's one that's at idle. think usually you see like 1.3 to like 1.6 or something. Yeah, we're at 1.39. Let's come down. Let's go to another snap. So here's another snap. Like, I didn't like how some of these look like this one. You have all this like hash there at the end. So I'm going to pull the plugs out. We'll inspect the plugs. And we'll see what they look like. And then we'll go from there. We'll pull out the front ones. So guys, here's what I didn't like. You have this white discoloration on the spark plug wires. And then down here, you can see that. It doesn't look that great. I don't know if it was arcing at one time or not. And it's up here too. It's on the back side of this. It's a little hard to see. And this is just the front side. I don't know about the back side. So guys, here are the spark plugs. You can see the tips are there, but the gaps for all these, like some of these were up to 60 or 70 thousandths, sorry. I think one was even 74 thousandths. So we got all new AC Delco plugs in. You get a gapping tool. Here's one of the plugs. It was at like 75 thousandths. So these were probably in here for a long time, if not, or the original plugs. Iridiums are hard to tell how long they've been in because they don't wear the same. Like they don't wear down as quick. I think they just break down more. So yeah, it's just crazy. So that isn't helping the issue. So guys, we got the new plugs in that and wires on. I took it for a test drive. Didn't feel any issues. Our fuel trims look good almost the entire time. So I'm not seeing any issues here. Let's go back. Let's go to misfire data. Let's see if we had any misfires. We have no misfires. So I just drove it. I think we probably set all the monitors. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. We set everything but the evap. So I'm going to call this fixed for now. If they complain about anything or it comes back or whatever, I'll make another video. But I think we're solid. I wish I could use the ESCAN, but I forgot my laptop at home. I'll have to pick it up later. But see you guys later.